Hey there, it's Wuffie from the Doogie Zone. When the Pokémon company announced that they would enter the world of MOBAs back in 2020, I was thrilled beyond what words could describe. It was finally time for a new MOBA with some actual chances of survival in this new age of gaming, where games don't survive without a strong IP that people already know and love. When it released back in 2021, I immediately started playing constantly like a madman, and I even managed to reach the rank of Master in the very first season. But after that, I stopped playing entirely, and in this video I will cover why I quit Pokémon Unite after reaching the Master rank. Of course, these issues are my subjective opinions, and you might not have the same issues as I've had with this game, and that's fine. Just don't go after me saying my opinions were stated as facts. Number 1. There's pay-to-win elements in casuals and ranked. This is one of the worst offenders I've seen in the MOBA space when it comes to making success a pay-to-win affair. To give you a rundown of how this works, essentially you need to use EOS tickets to buy item enhancers. These item enhancers can then upgrade your held items, making them stronger. Held items are the items you use to equip on Pokémon to make them stronger within a game. You can even use real money to get a hold of more EOS tickets, and it was obvious when you lost a match because of it. I was especially stuck at the veteran level for a long time due to how many people had at the moment given up on trying to win without paying a dime. Nowadays there's custom rules for custom games that can give you max level on all your held items, but that doesn't improve what's happening in quick match and ranked. Number 2. The community is too young. It should not have come as a surprise to me, given that Nintendo hasn't really had a proper MOBA for a long time and the user base of the Nintendo Switch, but it's teeming with very young players, and it's so obvious when a player is the youngest in the match. The basics of a MOBA is not something these players care about. They just want to jump in 1v5 and not care if they lose by 500 plus points difference. Why do I think it's young players, you may ask? Because anyone above the age of 16 who plays games, especially MOBAs, would never play like this, not even unintentionally. It's made 9 out of 10 games for me very sour when either an ally or a foe plays like this, because it ruins the experience for 9 other players. And last but not least, number 3. Incredibly badly optimized. You would think a MOBA specifically made for the Nintendo Switch would at least run smoothly, right? You're wrong. I always recommend my friends, if they play Pokémon Unite, to go towards the phone instead, as this game runs incredibly badly on the Nintendo Switch system. Stuttering menus, long hanging processing of the simplest things like looking at your profile, and a complete lack of consistent FPS during matches makes this game at times unplayable and eventually led to many players leaving in the first place. When I play a competitive game, I expect a competitive mindset at a basic level, and that was sadly not met in Pokémon Unite, which made me ultimately leave the game at the end of Season 1. Before you go, it's a console game, I have played many games competitively on console. For an example, Paladins and Paragon, and Pokémon Unite has to be the worst offender in my decade-long addiction to MOBA games of this issue, and therefore I went out to seek other opportunities. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, give a little like-a-reno, throw in a comment with your hottest Pokémon Unite takes, and subscribe if you like what you see. This is definitely not the last video coming from the Doogie Zone on my channel. Laters!